as my decaying corpse reaches.
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
Ooh, ah!
All right.
No, this is good.
Was the eve. Okay, this is called
Louder.
Louder.
To Trey on his birthday, it's a Bagatelle of Doggerel. It's a Halloween vignette. Trey saves the day. All right. 'Twas the eve when I perceived the parade of bereaved, the palaver of cadavers and thrust before mine eyes. The eves could not believe, nor ever hope surmise, that that of which they heard had perchance a dance to rise. A beastly sight that murmured night had darkly crept its way out from the shells and silent hells to persecute the day. 'Twas then mine ears knew what drew near, mine eyes had left my head, as marching on before me was an army of the dead, in tattered garb and spattered scabs, with skin upon them peeling, with shattered skulls and organ culls in hands they had me reeling, in hues of grey, and with the green decay the corpses marched unfeeling. I was rooted ashen yellow, in a fairly frightened fellow, falling from a ceiling. My fears were rapidly waxing as I raised a mighty klaxon. I tried to give a yellow as I marched down Trapello. Settled in the chair, with pandemic hair, silver grey and flowing, sat the wizard in his lair, with his sketchbook overflowing. Oh yeah. His sketch, a form of therapy, of memory, of just one hanging minute, sketching the world as he's seen it, and everything that's in it. He sketched the walls, he sketched the halls, and all the hanging ivy. He'd catch the sky and morning cry, and sketch his Chrissy Wivey. As he... He'll draw your town as sun sets down, and as you barely knew it, but remarkably, whether sail or sea, he has seen right through it. He raised his head with a look of dread as he heard the klaxon ring, wondering and thundering, and seized by a sudden fit of his own accord, with his pen as his sword, he charged down to the pit to fight against the undead who had come to spread their... His canvas the sky, the building so high, his pen again began to fly. He drew them as he knew them, and his strength began to shew them. Furiouser and furiouser, his sketch grew ever curiouser. With portals and doorways, immortals and moorways, flustered they clustered, the undead dripping pus mustard. They stalled, caterwauled, and began to crawl into what seemed to them a mighty hall. 'Twas aught but a vision, pen inked with precision, designed to lead to indecision. They crept into black ink that slept in wait, luring their steps onto their fate. And what to their wondering eyes should appear? An apparition drawing near. No light, no photons, no borders, no form. A sketch unchained, a star newly born. It sucked as it chuckled, and Trey's force was unbuckled. The event horizon with zombies was suckled, feeding as fast as the creatures they flew past at the speed of light that saw them aghast. One hand in a beer, one hand with a pen, likely an IPA again. He said, "Oh, you trolls, it's time to roll." And Trey was laughing a laugh so droll. I've drawn out from the bottom of my soul an artist's rendition of a hungry black hole. Oh yeah, that Trey dude is one bad motherfucker. That's fun. Okay.
Good, Brucey.
You know.